What's up, everybody? What is up? Why is that like that right now? Did I turn that off? Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's why. How about we go to this one? Yeah, there we go. I went to the wrong one. It's okay. Let me see. I don't know what this is, but we'll just mess with it. Hey, what's up, French girl? Long time no see. How you doing? How are things? Ooh, I actually like this. Oh, you know, hanging in there, doing all the things. All kinds of stuff. Guess I should finish this message. Okay, what have you been up to lately? Let's see, because I have these guys all at 150. Do I really even want any other 150s is the question. Because we're gonna have, we got about a month, like a little less than a month and a half until expansion. I could. I have one more 150. Boost. Ah, okay. That makes sense. What's up, Morniel? What's up, Kevin? How y'all doing? How are things? On a little early tonight. A lot of things happening today. And almost none of them are good. Question how long I got a job. Pay attention to your surveys. What? I will say this, Morning, I am horrible with context. Yeah. So for any of you guys, LOTRO folks out there, I talked to Pinion a little bit ago. He was actually working on New World. So a lot of good people. Yeah. It sucks. Like, funny enough, you can actually see it on my dashboard or my desktop right there. Because I had just re-downloaded it and was going to start playing again. But yeah, so I had talked opinion a little bit. Seems okay, all things considered. You just restarted playing in September? Yeah. Well, so that also means that the Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO is donezo. For the second time now. There is something that I wanted to pull up and read, though. Where is he? So it was actually... Let me go full screen for you landscape folks. Was this right here from Stephen Sharif, who's the game director and dude that's in charge of Intrepid. Said, I'm saddened to see the decision to lay off the incredibly passionate and talented team at Amazon Games and the ending of Play New World. So it's an effectively ending it because they're basically they're not going to bring out any new content, and while not officially sunsetting anything just yet, it'll be pretty much at the end of 2026 unless anything happens, unless something else happens, which is probably not likely, unless somebody were to like buy up the IP or something like that. I don't know. Hey, look, there's me right there. I didn't know about the ZeniMax stuff and NetEase. Seems a recent announcement from ZeniMax and NetEase canceling development on their MMOs. Western MMO development has taken another hard hit. The industry isn't in the best place right now, and the passionate people who make these glorious worlds suffer most from decisions often beyond their control, and in many cases, despite their success. When I started Intrepid, it was with a desire to lift the veil on MMO development in the hopes that my fellow gamers would see and share in the process of building one of the most complex, costly, and challenging endeavors a team can take on. As players, we often don't see the blood, sweat, and tears that go into creating the games we love, but behind every project are real people who grew up just like us, playing, dreaming, and falling in love with the genre. It's always easier to criticize, easier still to doubt. The true heroes are those who dare to dream, who build, create, and push forward through uncertainty and fear, even when the current feels against them. Negativity, whether in boardrooms or comment sections, only stifles innovation and squanders opportunity. There is no easier job than to play the cynic, and no harder one than to keep pushing forward when faith wears thin. A lot of talented developers lost their jobs today, whether you're an executive, a creator, or a player. When the time comes to show support for those that take the risks and make the games that we fell in love with, remember, your voice can mean the world. To all those affected, stay strong, keep your heads high, and above all, keep swimming. So, what's up, Riz, over on TikTok? Oh no, I just got here. What's getting delayed now? It's not a matter of being delayed. You're looking at pretty much all of the Amazon games, MMO stuff is done. So, hey, what up, Darius? That is not your name on there. Oh my god. Shaz, thank you for the 33 months, man. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Yeah, so it sucks. I'm hoping that there's some good that comes out of it, which I doubt, but I'm hoping there is. No more Amazon MMOs. Are they canceling New World? So the official thing, actually, from New World is this. Right here. So, as New World recognizes its 4th anniversary since launching on PC, we reflect on an incredible journey shaped by our dedicated player community. Your feedback and passion have been instrumental in evolving Eternum into the world it is today, and our team is deeply grateful for the shared adventure. After 4 years of steady content updates and major new console release, we've reached a point where it is no longer sustainable to continue supporting the game. That is, not anyone on that team wrote this. There's no. Supporting the game with new content updates. The recently launched Season 10 and Night Haven update will serve as the final content release for New World on PC and consoles. It is only after much consideration, probably zero consideration from the part of the higher-ups, but we've reached this decision. To thank you, the New World community, for your support over the years, we have made the Night Haven release available to you for free to ensure all New World players can experience this content. We also made Rise of Angry Earth free for all PC players. In the coming months, we will provide more details on what to expect and other essential information. Rest assured, our intention is to keep servers operating through 2026, allowing our community time to continue their adventures in Eternum. Additionally, New World Eternum will still be downloadable for PlayStation Plus members. Turn that down. Let's go back to like something like this. Players of Eternum, your dedication and enthusiasm has made the New World adventure an unforgettable journey. We deeply are grateful for every moment you've spent helping build this extraordinary world alongside of us. It has been an honor to share Eternum with you. Thank you for making this game something truly special. So, yes, maintenance mode, basically, till the end of next year, unless something else happens. So, and then they just have their FAQ down here. There'll still be seasonal events, world bosses, and bonus weeks. World bosses, bonus weeks, and some seasonal events will continue, but there will be no more holiday events. No refunds. Yeah, so New World's done. This is another reason to really support indie studios, honestly. Corporations that are involved in this kind of stuff always look at their bottom line, and really any company is going to, but corporations more so, because corporations will tend to have their shareholders, and that's who they're there to please. That's just, whether you like that or not, that is just the way things go with corporations versus, companies. Never expected the Amazon LOTRO game would get made, but this sucks for the devs. Yeah. Wait, why is that going through? No, that's why it's going through there. Just put on my regular Twitch one. There we go. So yeah, perhaps more indies will pick their shareholders better and not get sucked in by the big companies that buy up IP and destroy the companies that create them. Yeah, so that's a double-edged sword, because a lot of times you need capital to do these big projects. A lot of independents can't do that. And as soon as you get venture capital in, or you start getting in investors will take some ownership. They're going to want to have some say in what happens. And then the more people that you have that are investors that are not developers, that don't understand the intricacies of development, that don't get it, they just want to make money. Yes, you just lose. So it sucks. Like I said, I had just re-downloaded because I was going to start playing again. So yeah, exactly. Investors are looking for a return on investment. That's the whole point. It is like, if they're fronting the money, hoping to make more money. Like, and also you can't fault them for that. But at some point, like, something has to change somewhere. Yeah, I mean, that is what happened with EA. The EA one is kind of interesting. I want to see what happens with that. We'll see. Yeah. What's up, Paladins? New World is going to be shutting down at the end of next year. At the latest, I guess, as of right now. This is part of the big news today from Amazon. They were laying off 30,000 people across, all of their companies and sectors and all that stuff. There were some people that got laid off of Twitch as part of that. Basically, the Amazon Game Studios Irvine, California studio is gone. I think they have another studio, but that handles like the shooters and stuff like that. Basically, the MMO studio, which was Irvine, is gone. Yeah, because I mean, it also means that they are not going to make the Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO at this point. So that's another one that's scrapped. So the only saving grace with that, I will say, is that there is a potential, because that is handled. Well, Embracer Group is no longer. They are now Fellowship. So their company that handles. They have. Oh, I don't know how to find it now. To spin off this. Okay, so Fellowship Entertainment. So it's this. This was from May of this year. So basically you have Embracer will take will at the time spin off Coffee Stain Group, be renamed Fellowship Entertainment. Previously working name was Middle Earth and Friends. So they're the ones who actually will handle all the stuff with like the Middle Earth stuff. So so these guys still work with Standing Stone. So there's that. Yeah. So anyway. Wait, am I not connected to... No, I'm not. Settings, accounts. I don't know why this is not connected. There we go. Okay. If you guys are chatting on YouTube, I apologize. Yep. Hey, Jason. Yeah. So there's been a lot of talk about there just being and making way for AI and how there's going to be all this AI gaming and stuff like that. The best thing that players can do with that is just don't buy it. Like, if it's not made by a human, if it's not made by someone who actually has taken the time to create, don't buy that shit. Don't buy that shit. Let's get in the game here. Take a look at some stuff. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much. So like I said, the other big deal is not a chance I'd buy that shit. That's fair. So this is gonna get me called a shill on YouTube later on the VOD version of this, but Standing Stone needs to take this opportunity maybe to go get some of those devs, find some people that can work on this infrastructure and get it fixed, because that's the worst part of this game now. If Standing Stone used AI to update the horse dismount animations, I would be okay with that. Well, see, that's just the start. That's where it starts. And then, you know. I'm gonna see if this is working. There we go. Yeah. Standing Stone needs to take this opportunity to fix this. Because you can't just coast. You have to be able to dig in, fix the problems, and try to make people happy. You have to look at what made the game successful in the beginning. What people are looking at this on Twitch now. You know, people are talking about how they wish it was, you know, 2015, 2016 Twitch. While obviously things evolve, things change. Technology made IRL streaming easier so that you could stream anywhere you wanted to. And you know, there's all these things that change over time. And yes, we always revert back and say we want to go back to the glory days. You know, I always sit here and I talk about how much I loved Shadows of Angmar and Mines of Moria, and I wish they would just follow that recipe. Yes, I would love if they would just follow the recipe for success. You don't have to, like, this is a game that doesn't need to innovate. It doesn't. Continue telling the stories that people love. Craft intricate and challenging dungeons. Make crafting relevant and useful. and give me arena PvP, and then everything's good. Everything's good then. So, have I checked out Echoes of Angmar? No, I won't do that because I don't know where that information's going. I don't trust that, to be honest. It's a cool project. I don't like that. And plus, like, I don't have a ton of time as it is, and I'd rather put that into the normal game, if I'm being perfectly honest. So, it's a cool project. Like, I get it. Yeah. What's up, Papu? How you doing? Not even sure why they have 130 bundles that offers nothing but cosmetics compared to back in the day when you paid $60 and yeah. I don't know. It's just it's a revenue stream for people that want to support the game and more and higher values is what it is. Same thing with the patrons coffers and things like that. Trying to get other revenue streams for the game. That's all that really is. It's those situations where you can buy the base game, you can buy the base expansion pack for whatever amount, and you have the same content that I would do with the Ultimate Fan Bundle, and that's that. But see, that's a hard thing though. TMK, that's a hard thing. Value is in the eye of the beholder, because if you don't see value in it, that's one thing, but somebody else may see value in it. So that's a tough one. That is a tough one. And if you were to go, and people talk shit about it to me before when I said this, and I said, if you look at it from a pricing standpoint on what that costs in the store, which I would agree that the cost in the store is too high, but based on their cost structure, it aligns with it. So there's that. But that's not me defending it. It's just saying it is what it is based on the store pricing. Do you think it's a bit scummy, even if maybe predictable, that they waited to get cash infusion from this New World expansion, then they announced they were shutting it down? So I don't think that this has so little to do with actual Amazon Game Studios versus way up the chain at actual Amazon. So, and I think this has just been part of the plan. Like I said, this isn't just, it's not just Amazon Games. Like, there were people that were let go from Twitch. There are people that were let go from other subsidiary stuff. But, so, that being said, since it's kind of like this bulk thing that happened, it's 30,000 people across all of their companies. That means that it wasn't a planned target thing for this one thing. Like, I think, as crappy as this is, I think that situation is more coincidental than anything. And I could be totally wrong on that, but you guys know me. I'm fairly more optimistic than a lot of people. Right. Doubt anyone at AGS knew that this was coming. Probably. Well, that's the thing is, yes, they were, because New World had actually turned the corner. Like, I had actually re-downloaded it because I was going to start playing again. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one for sure, man. Like, I mean, there's no easy way to put it. It does suck. Yeah, I feel bad for people like Baggins. Baggins is a good dude, man, and he's put so much time and energy into that community and creating content for New World. Just overall good dude, and like the amount of success he's had from playing New World, it was awesome to watch. And I feel bad for him because like it's gonna be a content shift for him. Like, you know, Baggins, if you see this dude, come play some LOTRO with me, man. I know we're on opposite ends of the world, but we'll figure it out. The irony of my Amazon link right now, that's funny. Yeah, so that's always a thing too, that so companies get too big and so there's other ways to handle it. You know, and a company as large as that, you could actually just let it like natural attrition happen and just not backfill. That's one way to do it. Yeah. Well, the reality with jobs though, there's always jobs. Most of the time, it's just people don't want to do those jobs. Yeah, I mean, people have seen this in the past too. Like, what was there? You know, basically when computers first started, you know, really hitting mainstream and it started replacing a lot of things, there was that influx at the beginning where there was unemployment because people at the tail end of their careers, they couldn't. It was too late for them to learn all this new stuff to make themselves competitive in the marketplace. So they never, you know, they just kind of tailed off. And then, but you had all the newcomers in that were learning with it or learning as things were advancing and created whole new jobs, created whole new industries. Think about this, okay? So the whole online gaming space, Twitch, streaming, TikTok, like all that stuff, that entire thing, I mean, it's still new comparatively, you know. So you can be scared of it, you can be, or you can go out and learn it and use it. Let's see here. You know, maybe it gets to the point of Star Trek where there is no money, there's no currency anymore, and it's just people have what they need, right? Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Yeah, life is always about the ability to adapt. Correct. Correct. Okay, I'm just gonna start off and do some of these missions here then. Does somebody have the... I should all have all the weeklies, so we'll just do that stuff.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Mm-hmm. We sure do. Is it 7 or higher I need to do? 7 or higher, yeah. Let's see. What is this? I need, where are my buffs at? Oh, I'm actually out of them. Do I have my... Dang it, I don't have my town services either. Alright, we're just gonna do this one. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, not this one. Alright, let's at least get a hope token. Oh, that's Nedmore's one. Wait, what spec am I in? I'm in the right one. That's funny. At least get this going. Yeah, I mean, like, so you have to look at the job space as either you have to find those things that are never going to go anywhere, like, you know, health fields, or you just gotta be able to change and adapt. I really haven't used this mouse this much with this. So much fire. And fire as I'm knocked out. Nope. Oh, pretty much. There you go. Adaptation. Oh. What's up, Poteen? How you doing, buddy? Oh, no. No, 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 no. No! Ugh, gravy. My goodness! Lit the whole place on fire. Oh no.
What say you, traveler? This valley belongs to the Shagani, and no one else.
Shagani. To the Shagani. Alright, I need to actually go back to Bree. You go get my town services. So I imagine what'll happen is, because there's a few things that we were looking forward to that just aren't, that won't pan out now, and that are probably, the other ones are still a little further out. We'll probably end up hitting Kingdoms of Harad pretty hard in December when that comes out. So obviously be here for that.
Could I speak with you a moment? What can I do for you?
I would really like to see crafting make a resurgence in this game. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know how we do it at this point. Because, okay, because now will be the time to explore it again, right? Because you're going into an expansion. Expansions, especially when we have level cap increases, that is the time to do it, because that is when you set the tone for the item levels and the stat curves and all that thing. So how do we make that work? How do they make it work in this game at this point? Because flat out, I know somebody's gonna say it, they cannot do a level squish. It's not going to work for them because of the size of their team, because of the amount of effort that's going to require, the sheer volume. Like, you can't just mathematically do it and say like, oh, just reduce everything by 20% or whatever the case is, or just scale it all. I mean, you could try it. That might get the majority of it, but I just don't think that would work. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? Like, what do you want? What do you want out of this next one? So we've got Kingdoms of Harad coming in a little bit, you know, month. It's like a little more than a month out. Some like a month and a week. So like, what's the play? What are we gonna do? Kind of my concern is that like when you step outside of here, when you step outside of Eriador, you lose the luster of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, obviously you can get into Ravanian, and there's some stuff there, but it's a little further out from the Lord of the Rings, like, because you've got more obscure locations. There's areas outside of Eriador. Yeah. But my opinion is that they really need to get back to what made this game great in the first place, and that was the storytelling of, I mean, that part of the story is over, so it's difficult. But those locations, like, yes, it's been fun to go out into Herodweiss and stuff like that. I did. Yes, I did. But I'm saying at least go back to these areas and fill these in, like, with higher level stuff. It'd be nice to be able to produce weapons or jewelry that actually enhance player abilities. Okay. All right, Paladins, take care, buddy. Good to see you, man. Take it easy. I think what it is for me, as someone who's played this game for the entire time it's been out, is I just don't feel the sense of adventure anymore. And that probably sounds super cliche, but I can go out here, like, there was something about going into Angmar and like, ooh, dude, what's that over there? I want to go check that out. And that's the thing, is there are games like that where I just want to go. Like, New World was actually a great example of that. It's like, I just want to, what is that over there? And then you get into all this stuff, and you get sidetracked from your main objective. I love that. Hey, what's up, Schmo? Remember going into the Rift for the first time? So freaking epic? Absolutely. It was absolutely epic. That's what made it so great. And I mean, part of it probably is a lot of gaming at this point is there's already somebody that's posting a video about it or streaming it, and they're showing you what things are and how to do it and things like that. And it's just, you know, maybe it takes the fun out of it. What's up, Duels? This is Lord of the Rings Online. Let me actually turn that back on for you. Do that, and then... There we go. Hope that helps. So yeah. Tier 6 and higher. So let me go back to where I was. Oh, actually, let me go get the stuff from the vestibule, too. What is happening right now? Oh. Then I just mapped on my mount. Okay. Do I have... I actually need to look at the trainers here and stuff. See what's available. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know you could get this. 1,000 ancient script. Man, I could get a bunch of those if I needed it. Okay. Where did I see that? Crafting should have always been tied into LIs and then essence slots. Yeah. I just don't know what makes it compelling for the most amount of people. What's the answer? What do you guys think? What do you guys think is the answer to what is the most compelling crafting? Like, is it that you get, you know, drops and stuff from encounters and things like that, and then you can use those to craft some of the better pieces? Like, we've had some of that before. I always did like the, you know, landscape was fine, and then, you know, crafting was like, if tier 1 was landscape, tier 2 was crafted, tier 3 was instance, tier 4 was raid. They had the answer in SOA. I mean, that's pretty much what it was at that point, right? So you had, and rep gear. So if you had to say, okay, landscape is landscape tier 0, tier 1? I also think this is going to be a hot take that a lot of people aren't going to agree with, but I think for the first couple weeks of an expansion, you shouldn't be able to use like the XP tomes and stuff. Sorry. Play the damn game. Yes, they did. That was a stupid loss. But oh well. Now we get to lose to the Bears. So there's that. But that's my take on it. Is I think for the Jets, but we lost the Jets, so. To the traveling rations on horses. Hey, Ranger, congrats on your 5 stream streak, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna hop out of Shadow Nobility, because sadly people aren't playing. I'll hop in with Knights of Kingstead. Okay. What's up, Sleepy? Hey, what are you getting into tonight, dude? I've just been sitting here talking, I've just been talking about the Amazon stuff and Twitch stuff and all the stuff. Is this game awesome? I think so. Baldur's Gate with the pops, alright. Let's see here. I'm trying to think what all other. Let me look at. What? Can't add your own self to the friends list anymore? You can. So Hunter's not Anakin. He's not. Okay. Alright. So one thing I need to do at some point too is, I said I was going to do it a while ago, is to basically nuke my Discord and have somebody else like basically create it, because there's a lot of other stuff I want to do and I don't have the time or the know-how to do what I want to do with it, so need it to do that. And also I think it needs a good purge. I've had that for so long and I'd like it to be like people that are actively using it, sharing interests and things like that. Like I want to put all my interests in there, so like obviously like the games that I'm playing, streaming, like PC building, 3D printing, video, outdoor stuff, camping, like all that stuff. So all that. So anyway, I need to get back to where I was. Where was I? Is the question. Turn to... Is I an Iridir? I don't remember. Did they ever fix the new deed log? Nope. Still this one. What if I give you the money to do a name change on your brawler, asking for a friend? What would the name be? Asking for a friend. Does it even still work? When was the last time I got... The last time I got a whisper was almost a year ago. Dude, I do not get Twitch whispers. All right. That's actually not bad, dude. That's not bad. I am mad about that. I thought since you were sending me a Twitch whisper, it was gonna be like, it was gonna be way, it was gonna be way worse than that. Okay, what do I gotta get into here? Oh, so you don't mess with the Zohan?
Is there something you need?
I guess I could play the brawler. Do this. I'm doing 6. Oh, that's fair too. Oh, do I not have... I don't have that particular stone with me, so that makes it a little bit harder. Alright, where's my...
What say you, traveler? This valley belongs
tier
to
6?
the Shagani, and no one else.
Garnet.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about. What say you, traveler?
Garnets need bag of silver coins.
This valley belongs to the Shagani, and no one else. Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
There we go. Actually, chat, tell me this. What is your favorite character name of yours? No matter what platform you're on, what's your favorite character's name that you've created in any game? No, I know yours. Oh, I need to switch my interrupt back. Oh my god, Sleepy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it happened. It happened. Just let it be. Just let it be. You know, I really ought to just start speaking my mind a little bit more. I hold back a lot of stuff, honestly, because I always think I'm going to make somebody mad or offend somebody. But I honestly wish this game, not only just like the studio itself, but I wish the actual player base would actually support streamers and video creators and podcasters more. Like, Kevin, no, Kevin, no, absolutely not. Hold on, no. Hold on, let me make that smaller. Make sure there's nothing crazy in there, is there? No. Dude, this machine's a freaking monster, dude. This CPU is a crime against... How? No. Absolutely not. What am I supposed to do with you guys? What do you want me to do? Huh? Yeah, dude. This is my 9950X 3D with my 5090. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm using, man. Yes, they could have like Twitch drops, events, such for streamers to drive more traffic to the Twitch category. Yeah, so like I've talked about this with Cord a lot over the years. It's always a response of it's stuff they want to do, but you know they have to have the time, and nobody on the team has actually just done the work to actually implement it. When Reninia was still here as one of the producers, it talked about how. When he was on a different game and they actually implemented Twitch drops from the get-go, it was just very difficult, and it's like that's fine and all, but just do it, you know, like you're doing all this work for patrons coffers and all that stuff. I don't know, it's just that was another reason I was actually really looking forward to the Amazon Lord of the Rings game, which obviously isn't going to happen now. But that's one of the things I was really looking forward to is all the native integration stuff, and you know, newer APIs and things like that that actually would hook up to a lot of other things. It was going to be cool, but it is what it is. So the Amazon Game Studios Irvine is done. It is part of a large scale. So like New World will be is not getting any additional content. The servers will be going until the end of 2026, and then that is it. They're also like done with their publishing side, so I don't know what that means for stuff like Throne and Liberty. I haven't seen what all that meant, but well, I'm sure it's out there. But yeah. Yeah, dude, you didn't see this? Yeah, so in the coming months, we'll provide more details on what to expect and other essential information. Rest assured, our intention is to keep the servers operating through 2026. No new content. So recently launched Season 10 and Night Haven update will serve as the final content release for New World on PC and consoles. After 4 years of steady content updates and major new releases, we've reached a point where it is no longer sustainable to continue supporting the game with new content updates. So, I literally just re-downloaded it yesterday. Unless New World goes the LOTRO way and the devs branches. I mean, yeah, that is something, but I doubt it because somebody would need to buy it. And maybe somebody will. I mean, maybe somebody buys the IP and they hire people back in. I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it. I have no idea where this guy is going to be. You can't buy it, you can download it though. So if you maybe they're updating it now. Where's I don't know where this where my my dude is here. Is he on this one? Is he back by the gate? Because they basically said at this point it's going to be free. Like you can download and play it and then that's it. So where's the actual Oh wait, I can remap this now because I remapped it in the mouse. That's right. Why did that not... Why is there no alert for it? Hold on, Ranger. I think I might need to fix something. Hold. They just kicked me. Oh no. Man, that's stupid. Okay. Developers, when you actually make instances like this, have the things just spawn on you. Just like when you summon a NPC. Slightly annoying. What happened to it? Okay, well that one's broken. Ranger, I did, yes. It just, that alert is broken, so I'm gonna need to fix that. So now that this broke anyway.
Is there something you need?
Let me fix this key mapping real quick, and then I will do that. So Ranger tipped $100 because he wants me to change the name of my brawler. So I will do that here in just a minute, and then we'll actually play the brawler, because that'll actually take us back into Moria anyway. And you know what? We all just love Moria. So so Ranger, thank you. I will do that here in just a moment. Let's see. I need this to be C8, which is going to be Control 8. There we go. So now I can get rid of Clobber out of there and move these down. I'm going to leave Remorseless down there because I have that on a thumb button. I will say give him the red weapon aura. Okay. Okay. So I need a new sound for the tipping alert then. What an awesome spot to log into, chat. Look at that. Just love the lighting in here, the scale. Moria was just so good. If you don't like Moria, we can't be friends. But we still can be. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so I need to do this here. Character rename. Oh, that's interesting. When you buy points right now, they give you elixirs of virtue. That's kind of cool. That's because Gussie gets lost and she rides off of cliffs. So, Ranger, am I specifically supposed to use that on just points or what? Also, did you check to make sure that that wasn't already taken? All right. Let's do... Let's just go to this for a minute. See, this is why this is so off. I never noticed how offset this was. Okay, player does not exist. Okay. So that's why this is so messed up then. I need to adjust my desk over this way more. I just need to redo this whole office. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Is what it is. What's up, Landero? Can I get an honest answer if this is worth it as a free-to-play player? Okay, here you go. The quick, easy one is yes, it is. So this is one of the best adaptations of Lord of the Rings, truest to text outside of a few things, but from the storytelling standpoint, yes. You get to explore a very lived-in version of Middle-earth. You get to explore it, a ton of it. There is so much content that is actually free. Up until November 3rd, you can use the code Explore Our World, and you actually can unlock a good portion of the entirety of the game. So, you know, you have a lot of different classes that you can play. So if you played other RPGs or MMOs, there is something in there that will fit you and you'll enjoy playing. You would use that in the in-game store once you get in. So, but yes, especially from a free-to-play standpoint, it is 100% worth it. Even as a paid player, it's still worth it. There are people that will say it's not, and it's a shit game, and it's broken, and it's all this stuff. It's like, you can agree with all that, but it doesn't take away from, like, the heart and soul of the game is the fact that it is Lord of the Rings, the fact that it is, you can explore so much of it, the fact that there's just thousands of hours of content to do. So, yes, it is. What's happening on Steam? Okay, that was weird. Okay, let me go back over here. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. No. No, still sitting at about the same on Glamdring. Okay, return to the market. All right, so what we're doing right now is Ranger has actually tipped the channel, and so I am renaming my brawler to a name of his choice. So let me grab the name change. Okay. Choose a character to rename. Look at all those Bloods and Berts. Okay, so I need... Oh, the one I'm on, duh. All right. There you go, Ranger. Bloody knuckles it is. And then let's throw on this aura. No, no back piece, please. No helmet. And then we need... Okay, we have the normal in there. I need to go... Let me ride down to the 21st. Is Wendy in the 21st? Or am I going to need to go back to like a starter area like Bree or Thorin's? She is? Okay, good. Okay. Oop, missed my turn. Looking at chat, not the road. Just remember this was so dark you could barely see all the like rafters and stuff up there.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend? Hello there.
You nice, dude. I like that. Okay, so wardrobe. We're wanting... So you said the red one, right? Like this one? The weapon aura of the sands? Is that what we want? Okay. Oops. Oh, wrong. Gotta do it up there. Let's go out here. So these actual gauntlets aren't that great for auras, it looks like. We'll have to find some better ones, maybe cosmetic ones. I mean, let me see what the other ones look like, I guess. Weapon auras are so great. I'm not gonna lie, I love weapon auras. Okay. You go check it out real quick.
You are ill-equipped to venture into Khazad-dûm.
Well, kind of, I guess all these tiers look the same. Let's... These all look the same? That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, those all look the same. I mean, these look nicer. We could leave it on though. Feel like I need a better outfit for him too. Okay. Okay, I can dig with that, I think. Yeah, let's look at the upper body again. Actually, I kind of dig that. Oh, like the regular vendor, like the okay. Yeah, okay. Wait, do I not have the I don't even have the racial, are you kidding me? I don't have the racial to return to Thorns. Okay, well. I actually like this armor set, I'm not gonna lie. You got anything right now?
What can I do for you today?
All right, let's go. I don't. Maybe? Which one is that? Oh, which one is that? Which is the weapon one? I can't remember off the top of my head. Dazzling Emerald and Fiery Quartz. I have Dazzling Emeralds and I have Fiery Quartzes, so yes, I do. I do indeed. I just need somebody to be able to get me up there. That's the thing. Because I actually have the Rift armor on right now. I just don't have... Wait, do I have the... Oh, I got some black keys. Huh, I didn't realize I had all these. Oh, it's cosmetics. Okay. Let's,
These halls will be great once more.
this is...
These halls will be great once more.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Galtrov real quick, and then I'll go back. Oh no, I want to check it out though.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
I wants to check it out. Hey, Chris, what's up, man? Thanks for the raid, dude. I don't know what happened to my alerts. Thanks for the raid, man. How we doing tonight? How's your stream, man? What'd you do? That's a good point. I don't know if I did either. I don't think I did. Probably not. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, those actually would have been sick, too. What does that fall under?
What do you need? How may I help you today?
This guy doesn't have any. Okay. You said Thorin's had it, though? Okay. What's up, Korea? New World player here. Man, me too. Look, so let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Just so you can see this. So I had 549 hours into New World. But here's the fun part. A lot of you guys don't know. Is that I had been off and on playing in the like pre-test stuff. So like I even had this. I was in the marketing server back in 2021 when some of the dungeons were coming out and I got to do a press release for it. All right, Chris, have a good one, buddy. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you, man. And then I had another 212 hours on the PTR before it was actually the PTR. This was actually when it was the beta server, or actually the alpha server. So I had a decent amount of time in New World. Yeah, so there's definitely some stuff with it. I don't honestly think it has anything to do with the game studio itself, to be honest. I think this is more an issue just higher up. So just keep that in mind. I know there's a lot of people that are out there that's got definitely have some really negative shit to say. And I think it sadly is pointed at the wrong people. How is this game? Is this Lord of the Rings MMO alive? Yeah. So on the server that I'm on right now, there are 773 people that are not on the anonymous list. So there's probably about 1,000 people on this particular server right now. I haven't actually looked at it during the day to see how it is. When did this game come out? 2001? Nah, it came out in 2007. I'm on Glamdring. One-handed, two-handed. So this guy?
Of what help may I be to you?
Battle gauntlets. I mean, those look kind of fun. Do we like those, or is these better?
Greetings, traveler. How may I be of assistance?
It's just that red aura doesn't come off really well on it, sadly. Let's try them out, though. Those glow a little bit more. Wait, why is... Oh, they're different sizes. I didn't realize that. That's kind of fun. Wait, where's my... There it is. Alright, how's this, Ranger? I like the spike on the end of these. I don't think so. No, I don't. All right, let's see. See if anybody can give me a lift up there. Oh, I can just travel there. That's fine. Just take the 2 coins.
How may I help you?
Was there big LOTRO news today? No, there was not. There was big Amazon Lord of the Rings news today, in that it's not going to be made because Amazon Game Studios Irvine, California is no longer a thing. I don't really like those that much. Those do fit the Rift though. Actually, they're... How do you mean you were scared for that game? Just like the fact that it wasn't going to come out? I've done the Rift so many times.
What can I do for you?
How are the... Oh, you know what I should have checked out, dude? It was the classic vendor. Did they add stuff into the classic vendors for them? Well, let's find out for science. I honestly, I don't think we knew enough for there to be any hype really, other than it was just like, oh, it's Lord of the Rings. Sweet.
Greetings.
Why is the grass glowing? It's flowers. This is very new aesthetics out here. Is this busted? Oh, that's just the way it is. Oh, is that it? Is it Halloween grass? I mean, it kind of seems to be all over the place.
What do you need?
Doesn't appear like they have any in here. Let's do this. I could look and see what they are on the champ. I could probably craft them. Is it weaponsmith or metalsmith for gauntlets? Doesn't seem like they would be. It would seem like. I mean, that's a cool looking dude right there. Yeah, I feel that, Robert. I feel that for sure. Leave these off for a second. How about I'm checking the crafted ones. Are those do you know if the crafted ones are under weaponsmith or metalsmith? Okay. Hop over to him then. Let's see what we got. The Runekeeper. That's my weaponsmith. Makes 0 sense to have your weaponsmith be a Runekeeper. I didn't see any in there. It honestly makes sense either way. Oh, just like gauntlets. Look at the knuckles on these. Oh my gosh. Oh, those are kind of cool. Those leaves look sharp on those knuckles. Sheesh. Things look like doors. That's kind of cool. That's all though. There's got to be more, right? Those are just the auto bestowed ones. There's got to be more. Oops, the other way.
Well met. Well met, friend.
Alright, where are the other ones? Those. I think I already had those, but whatever. Guess not. Your favorite forge? I mean, understandable. Ooh, those are actually good. I do like those though. All right, so those are the only ones that we can make. I think honestly we'll just leave them with the ones we have at the moment. No, you can't because they're weapons. They're not gloves. So the only thing that can change colors is the weapon aura. So no. Yeah, it's all good though. Okay, back to the brawler. I mean, honestly, he still looks pretty cool. All right, team. I'm gonna take a quick break, grab a drink, go to the bathroom. Make sure you're hitting up all the sponsors: Corsair, G Fuel. Hit up those links. Also, if you're buying anything, I know it's odd today with Amazon stuff, but if you are ordering stuff off of Amazon, use my link. It's right there. Be back in a minute. I'm back. Don't tell my wife I stole a cherry coke. Okay. For shame. I mean, but I wanted it. Kalevra, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. What's up, Mangar? What's up, dude? Ah, nice, dude. um. Morneal, do you actually? I actually did that once. Do you remember? Are you maybe weren't watching yet? Speaking of Halloween, I do actually have my Thorin costume. Let's see if it's all still here. Yeah. Yeah, I did VTubing way back before it was a thing. Oh no. That's help. Straighten these things out. Gotta have your gauntlets. There. Now I'm really playing the brawler. How's that, Ranger? Yeah. The problem is gonna be I don't know if I have the goatee still. The main wig. Is it in here? That's a problem. Gotta be in here, right? I guess I don't have the goatee. Huh. Better believe I got the hair though. Where does this go? It goes that way. See how it looks still. There we go. Yeah. Whoa! Lights went out. Okay, that still fits. Wow. But let's find something with a goatee though. What comes after Harad? Well, I guess we'll... I don't know. Hopefully they do like Rune or something like that. Or go back up in here, but... Yeah, we're going to be going further into... this other area here. Yeah, that would be nice too. SOA Classic. You guys are hopeless. Okay. Are none of my... None of my alerts are going off, and I don't know why. Oh, it's because Streamlabs hasn't seen it yet. Stockbot, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. 4 months in a row. Welcome back. I wonder why that's not working. Oh, they're going, man. They're going. Things are pretty chill right at the moment for me. How about yourself? How are things going for you? Yeah, I like did not even see it. Why? Wonder if Elements saw it. They're going. Yeah, Stream Elements saw it. Oh, one of these days I need to switch out all my alerts and stuff to either like first party or a different third party. One of these days. One of these days. One of these days I'll do stuff. What's up, Sky? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How's things? Oh boy! That is gonna be an adventure, my friend. Yeah, I did one and done, my friend. Start drinking now. Hey man, I started streaming like a month before my son was born. So I gotta get back over to Zelamalek.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Yeah, yeah. Now he's almost as tall as his mom. Like he is taller than his grandma. Yeah, he's just crossed over 5 foot. Nice. Love that. Okay, let's do track nearby. An air and a spare. Excellent. They Sleepy, are you still in here? Can I bother you for an invite on the brawler? Wait, what's this? I mean, I guess it's not pressing either. Yeah, try to keep so actually Morniel, it's kind of funny that you mentioned that because he wants to stream when he's 13. Because obviously he can't. Well, he could, but he'd be playing Pokemon and stuff like that, and but to make a legitimate account you got to be 13. And I don't feel like messing with like the parental junk on just less than a year to go, and he can do his thing then, and he'll have a pretty sweet setup. Man, he can just take over for me. But I had mentioned stuff to my wife about, you know, being on stream and stuff like that, and which one is my... That's the one I want. So I was talking about doing like some travel stuff, you know, like when we go to Disney or like obviously when we go down to the cabin and stuff like that, just things, you know. And it's like, would it bother you to be on stream? It's like, no, I don't care. Like, no. It's like I figured it would have bothered her, but. It'd probably have to be like a Pokemon trainer style. I have a question for you guys in chat. What do you guys think? What is your opinion on subathons? What are your thoughts on those? No, that's just a discount that we can run periodically. You can only do them so often. Ranger hates them. Fair enough, I suppose. Subathons are the ones where you like add time and all that stuff. So you know, you start off, you're gonna do like your normal stream, and every sub adds, you know, 10 minutes or something like that. Yeah. That's fair, dude. I'd probably hard pass on doing that. Oh, I missed this column. Yeah, so I mean, like, I think that only makes sense for certain people. I think, like, I don't know that how well something like that would do for me. What's up, Krovek? Been watching the shorts. Love the content. Playing LOTRO for a while right now and watching right now. Nice. Appreciate that. Who is that, Morniel? Ranger, thank you for the gifted for Skipper. I don't know why those are not working, and it's actually kind of bothering me now. Because like Stream Elements is not, or Stream Labs is not even seeing them. Oh yeah, I remember him. I need to reach out to him, actually. Heck yeah, that's cool. I don't know, dude. Dude, like, look at this. It's crazy. Recent events. The last thing was you. You broke it. And like it won't even... Like that one worked from Shaz, but the tip doesn't work. And then let me see if the YouTube one works. Yeah, the YouTube one works. Yeah, so but like it's not even seeing it is the problem. Like here, look. Ah! Well played. But yeah, so if you look at elements, I just want the activity feed. Yeah, get out of here. This works because there's all that stuff. So I guess labs is down. Oh well. What else am I looking for here? Well, no, but the website's not even seeing it. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like it has nothing to do with the alert itself. It's just the fact that the website's not even seeing it. Like that it didn't happen. Maybe. Did you for real just resub, Mengar? For reals? I don't see it on the Twitch feed either. You know, you guys should all just do it right now, just to test the system, you know? Everybody should just sub and resub and gift sub and prime sub and all that good stuff. You guys should all just do it right now, you know? Got to test it. Yeah, it's troubleshooting. It's for science, guys. Well, I don't want to know what you wanted me to tell you. I should sell out. Hell, man, I've been doing it for 12 years. I might as well. Right? Is that right? Are they? What's that? Well, then sell out. Yeah, it is for sure. Because most of them are crap anyway. There's one more column back in this corner, I think, then. Yep. Hey, what's this? Yeah, still don't see anything, Mangar. I don't know, dude. You broke it. I mean, if I turn it off, I'm not turning it on again till Thursday, so. But I work late tomorrow, so I can actually stay on. Cauldron do I need still? That one. If it is, I'm not doing a very good job. Certainly wouldn't be paying any bills. There's one over there. What am I missing here? Oh, column. Oh, we got something back in this corner. Oh, this one, I always would forget to actually plant the banner on the throne. Not gonna forget this time, though.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it. Balin came, but we have heard no word from him. The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Dark things dwell now in Moria. It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it. We have seen naught of Durin's Bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
The Fanged Pit. Oh, I hate questing over there. Yeah, it's not as bad as it used to be, though. That works. Vaporific. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. What's up, Fathom? It's going pretty well. Just messing around on this here brawler for a little bit. Let's go do... We should probably go do the book. Vanguard, did you do the actual share thing? Yo, thanks, dude. I'm glad it's working because for some people it doesn't. And I guess it's like just an app issue. But yeah, I'm glad that it works because it does make more sense to do that on mobile. YouTube's supposed to update at some point to do dual without having to have 2 different streams, which is sick. That'll make me happy. I've actually been talking a little bit behind the scenes about adding another platform in, because at this point it's just like kind of need to do everything. And so I had some concerns about adding something like, well, honestly, like Kick. Because honestly, I didn't like where it was when it launched. I didn't like the type of talent that it attracted. But I don't know. It just kind of seems like if you're gonna do all of it, you might as well do all of it. I think like, well, they just signed Tim and Cloaksy, so I mean that's some pretty big stuff.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
I mean, it certainly doesn't hurt. Like, it kind of makes me think about it now too, because obviously Twitch laid off some more people today as part of the Amazon layoffs. But question is, will it be another Mixer situation? Well, see, at that point, you know, I need to just have my content everywhere. And if people want to use other platforms, they can use other platforms. And then, you know, I think gone are the days of just being a solo platform. I mean, right now I'm live on, you know, Twitch, on YouTube, both vertical and landscape, X, and TikTok. Sadly, I can't do Instagram anymore because I don't have 10,000 followers over there, which is kind of crappy, but that one wasn't a big deal anyway. Yeah, they updated it a little while back. Yeah, so as far as live streaming goes for gaming content, the big 3 are really Twitch, then YouTube, then Kick. Which, realistically, Kick is old Twitch. It uses the same infrastructure. It uses IVS, which is Twitch's system, which is ran on Amazon AWS. The IVS is interactive video system or solution or whatever the heck that S is, but it's interactive video, which is live. So basically Kick is paying for IVS. I mean, I have an account for it. I wonder, may log in. I can log in with Google, I assume.
She's fucking insane.
Nice. Home.
She's insane.
Mute. Yeah, they did. Yeah, so as far as LOTRO over there. Oh, with 377 followers on it. Yeah, 378. Yeah, this is the game. So here's the thing, is I had everything even set up just in case. Because who knows what happens when it happens. So I could easily update this and just add it on. Oh, just lost Caster Labs for a second. Bandwidth for me is not an issue though. That is not an issue for me whatsoever. Let me see something. I know what you meant. Don't be loud, don't be loud. Yeah, if the MMO, you know, gets into that. Yeah. Let's see what it does. See if it overloads or anything. Alright, that works. So let's see. Yeah, bandwidth wise, totally fine. Totally fine. We'll see what happens, if anything. Okay, so we're gonna go finish up chapter 3. Sorry for the detour there. Book 3. What's up, Canna? Just hanging out, playing a little LOTRO. You know the drill.
We must do something about the White Hand within Moria.
How you been? Do we do... I guess Fanged Pit is going to be the lower content, so let's go do that.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm. Azog's folk have not yet fully paid for their crimes against us. At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our halls. Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Will it
If
be
we are
enough?
to find Mithra in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
You hate this part in Moria? I wasn't a big fan either, but honestly, after the revamp, so some of the questing changed and it being lighter, it's better. But yeah, I still largely agree with that. Just the roads, yeah. It is kind of hard to navigate. Yo, Brent, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Oh, is that a shard dropper? It is. Nice. Give me that mithril flake. Oh, 179k. I don't know this class well enough for this. Yep. $179k is a bit too much for the old boy. It's still following me. Yeah, that was a little too much for me. How much is Lord of the Rings Online? You can play it for free. And right now, if you use the code Explore Our World, you can actually get a vast majority of the game for free. Awesome. You have to let me know how it goes. Are you a fan of Lord of the Rings or just MMOs or both? Alright, what's up this way? Oh, this is old boy that we gotta keep alive.
These halls will be great once more.
I don't even know which ones are which right now, dude, to be honest. That one. Okay. Yeah, it should be Explore Our World. Yeah. You'd use that in the store when you get into the game. What is this one? August takes flight. I gotta wrap around and go back up, I guess. Yeah, I gotta go up over that way. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Oh. Glabznaga. Okay, maybe some more down here. I'm messing around in flooded Isengard. I think you're having more fun. Yeah. Was that a dreary, untidy mess or whatever it is that starts that area? Okay, now we need to get way over there. Okay, we gotta ride. It is an accurate description, yeah. feel like I gotta move some stuff around yet too. So like, there's a buff. Yeah, you can get, yeah, Alpha, you can get it on Steam. They actually made some updates to the version, not the version that's on Steam, but it should actually, like, the installation process should be a little bit better now. Ah, just killed him with the mug. Nice.
These halls will be great once more.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us. If only the elves were not so stiff-necked, we might make a swift victory of this endeavor.
Oh, I don't think I want to go all the way down there right now. I don't think I want to go all the way down there. I don't want to do that. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to park this guy right here, and then I am going to get off here. So, thank you guys all for watching and hanging out with me tonight on all the different platforms. I appreciate you. Good to see all of you in here, as always. We'll be back again on Thursday. 10 o'clock, maybe a little earlier. No, actually, I work late on Thursday, so probably normal time, 10 o'clock. So, thank you guys all so much. I appreciate you. And then we'll either pick up, we might be playing LOTRO, might be playing Fellowship. So, we'll see what happens. All right? All right, I'm out of here. You guys all have a good one. Take it easy.